Hello, everybody. How are you all? This is Karthik Poovanam, and I'm a leadership coach, author, and travel explorer. Every time I always feel this life is never ever possible if it's never been for the grace of Lord Balaji. Absolutely amazing. And to be able to go to these places to just enjoy like this. What an amazing and absolutely incredible and fabulous feeling it is. Now, I've seen this happening to a lot of people that when they set expectations and derive a dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin release that happens in the brain, which triggers a person to have a desire to have more and more of the same. When that stops, the happy chemical flow also stops. But when you become extremely joyful from within and then engage in whatever you want, then you become independent of what's happening around you, and you are in a position to self stimulate those happy chemicals. That means you become responsible for your dopamine, you become responsible for your serotonin, you become responsible for your oxytocin. Now, how are these happy chemicals released? Dopamine is released whenever there is a reward that your brain perceives. Serotonin is released whenever there is a sense of significance that you obtain. I mean, promotion in a job, or, someone respecting you in the family, all of those things. And oxytocin comes in bonding. Now, how fantastic will that be if all that happens self stimulated? And that can happen when you know the power of self connectivity, when you're able to meditate. I mean, a lot of people today think they are meditating, but no. And that's why precisely I also created a course. A lot of people think their life is free of stress. You will never be in a position to stimulate your own dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin if you are not focusing on your internal states. If you are not realizing that you actually want a life without stress. And that's why I also created a course on stress. How to eliminate it once and for all from your life. The problem with most of the people is, especially the middle class, the upper middle class, I don't find that in the rich places. They say, Karthik, you give me something that I can apply, not something that I can keep learning. And that's why all my courses, all my books are specifically designed with no bullshit. Straight to the point, straight to the core, straight to the application so that you can start applying it. It's not about 45 days you attend a course, it's about 45 days of application. How fantastic will that be, isn't it? Isn't it? Yes or no? Absolutely amazing. And that's what is needed. So I created that stress management course for all of you. And I can tell you one thing with a lot of certainty. Relationships are a big challenge for people. So you need to inculcate a system where you are empowering yourself to know the proper vibrancy of experiencing vibrant relationships. Now, once you do all of these things, you know it is very much possible for you to self stimulate your own dopamine, your own serotonin, your own oxytocin. But when you do not do any of these things, when you continue to remain in stress, thoughts won't come. Your brain will not produce this right kind of functionality for meditation. When you're having conflicted relationships around you, you know for sure that you're not in a position to do the right things. You're not able to think clearly. And that's a deep challenge. I do not want you to experience that challenge. Have a great day. Stay blessed. Check out all these very powerful resources so that you can experience a great life. Have a very wonderful time. This is